2021 is flying by, and there's no denying that. Here we are, more than halfway through July, and you know what that means? More video games. Even with the recent delays, there is still a ton to be looking for before the end of the year. I am Jordan Beach, and this is my top 10 new upcoming games of the second half of 2021.
Number 10.
Starting off at number 10, we have 12 Minutes. When you mention a game is inspired by films such as Groundhog Day, Memento, and Rear Window, there's going to be a spark of interest for a lot of people, and 12 Minutes is no different. You will play as a husband as he tries to figure out what is happening and why he is in this 12-minute time loop. 12 Minutes is developed by Luis Antonio and hits PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S on August 19th, 2021, as well as releasing day one on Xbox Game Pass, which is going to be absolutely fantastic and a fantastic deal.
Number 9.
Coming in at number 9, we have Kena, Bridge of Spirits, a PlayStation exclusive that some have said resembles Breath of the Wild. It appears that many have noticed other elements of this seem more like a Pikmin style game, and all I can tell you is this game looks absolutely incredible. I'm very excited to get a chance to check it out when it hits stores and digital fronts August 24th, 2021 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, as well as PC.
Number 8.
Hitting at number 8, we have The Ascent. This cyberpunk-themed action role-playing game that is developed by a Swedish indie studio, Neon Giant, with a team of 11, looks fantastic. Considers itself a twin-stick shooter with a cover system. I can't forget to mention the breathtaking visuals and stunning sound. If this soundtrack is anything, I mean anything like the trailer music that we got, we are all in for a fantastic ride. Drops July 29th, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC, as well as, again, launching day one on Xbox Game Pass.
Number 7.
At number 7, we have Far Cry 6. I know what you're thinking. I could have just added Far Cry 6 at the slot number 6, but trust me, it'll all make sense later on. Far Cry 6 is the 6th main installment of the series, with a couple offshoot games as far as Far Cry Primal and New Dawn, in between their other ones like Far Cry 5 and all that. One thing that this series does so well is giving me a villain that I absolutely have a deep, and I mean deep, love and hate relationship with. This is no different with Giancarlo Esposito taking the throne for this game. Of course, we're going to get over-the-top action, and for the love of God, I cannot wait to use the alligator friend and companion in this game, Guapo. Arriving on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Amazon Luna, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, PC, as well as Google Stadia. Coming to you live on October 7th.
I want to play with that crazy backpack deal.
Number 6.
Holding down the number 6 spot, we have Battlefield 2042. After watching the Renda Zook reaction to the trailer, this might as well be number 1. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but it is fantastic. I love seeing that guy excited to get his actual moment in the official trailer. This is the most excited I have been for a Battlefield game in quite some time, to be honest with you. With it being multiplayer only, doesn't affect me one bit, as I've never gotten into the Battlefield games for the stories. They've been a nice extra piece, but never been the main pull for me. Can't wait to jump in, see everyone's insane shots, C4 vehicle kills, and all the fails that will come with it. Hitting stores on October 22nd on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, as well as PC.
Number 5.
Drifting into number 5, yes, that is intentional. We have Forza Horizon 5. See, now this is starting to make sense. This is where all the placement comes together. After Forza Horizon 4, arguably the greatest racing game of all time, I didn't think myself to be as excited as I am until I was able to catch my eyes on the trailer that they released on the Xbox press conference. The insane jaw-dropping tech and visuals is really what pulled me in. Taking a place in a fictionalized representation of Mexico gives us an all-new area that we can all dream about visiting one day. Forza Horizon 5 releasing on November 5th. Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC, and again, day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Number 4.
Hopping in at number 4, we have Back 4 Blood. Yes, yes, yes. It looks everything like I thought a modern Left 4 Dead 3 would look like. And I'm here for it, to be honest. Coming from the original studio who started the Left 4 Dead franchise, Turtle Rock Studios is hoping to deliver on the gaping hole that we all desperately saved for the Left 4 Dead 3 to fill. Bringing a PvP into the PvE mainframe mode is going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see what they can do with PvP. I haven't been able to catch that quite yet, so I'm excited to get my hands on it when it releases October 12th, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. Again, launching on day one on Xbox Game Pass.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
Through here. Come on. God, I love Mondays.
Number 3.
Coming in at number 3, we have the one and only Deathloop, a PlayStation timed exclusive. Deathloop is a player in the role of Colt, an assassin who is stuck in a time loop, developed by the talented, oh so talented, one of the best developers in my opinion, Arcane Studios. Expect a beautiful mix of Dishonored gameplay with Prey, adding a feature of multiplayer who will play as Juliana, tasked to protect the timeline. This could make for an interesting mix of gameplay and intense battle against time and foe. Deathloop drops September 14th, PlayStation 5 and PC.
Number 2.
With number 2, we have Dying Light 2. Taking place 20 years after the original, keeping a lot of the interesting parkour stuff, adding some different animations, trying to figure out how that's going to work is going to be very, very exciting. Different things that we can do, traversing the landscape and all that is going to be fantastic. It does focus on a time called the Dark Ages. But a bright side that they kind of, a lot of research that we did is they said that they brought over some writers from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which could prove very useful when fleshing out a great story, possibly branching storylines and storytelling and adding a lot of choices that affect the outcome of the game. I'm very excited to get my hands on this. Dying Light was a huge inspiration to me of starting to stream and content creation, so I'm very excited for that. Coming to you on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on December 7th.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry about this.
What? Sorry about what?
About that. On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of Villador. Fuck. You're about to turn. Get into the light fast.
Number 1.
Rounding out our top of the list, top 10, we have none other. Finally, number 1 spot is none other than Halo Infinite. Of course, the flagship next-gen game for Xbox. one we have been waiting for a long time. Being the third chapter of the Reclaimer saga, makes it so it's not technically a reboot of sorts. I hope they're trying to get us back to really trying to remind us of why Halo is such a well-liked franchise. Something I want to get my hands on. I cannot wait to get into multiplayer. But more importantly, honestly, I think I'm more excited for the storyline, see where they take the Master Chief Cortana story and see how they end it. Maybe end it, maybe continue it. We'll have to see. But I'm very excited. Master Chief being the front and center of the story is the most important thing to me. Multiplayer will, of course, be fantastic as ever. A lot of the positive things that I got and a lot of positive notes coming from that trailer that they showed at the press conference for Xbox.
No scope.
That is it. That's the list. Let me know what you think in the comments and feel free to share your list as well. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends or people you hate. I won't judge. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. And as always, more and more content coming towards you. You can also catch us live over at twitch.tv, the Jordan Beach, streaming Monday through Friday and all sorts of different games. And a lot of the games you saw on the list, we will be playing live. So again, my name is Jordan. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.